Hey guys, Sonic7 back again, and in the last episode we went through Kingdom Valley. We didn't really go through it in the story, but we went through it in the episode just to show you what it was like. And as you can see, we're 93% through Silver's story, and as we said in the last episode, that means we just have one level and one boss battle left, so here we go. So just like in the Sonic story, there's this really stupid cutscene where he's like, Elise! And it makes no sense, and he kind of acts like kind of pouty, and then his eyes open, and he realizes just how much she meant to him, and blah, 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 blah. No one's playing the game for this weird, like, not even interracial, interspecies love story. And as we know, Sonic and Silver say there's still a way to change this. They use chaos control to activate a time warp, and then they go their separate ways. So Sonic goes back in time from before the crash, and Silver actually goes back to his time. So I'm going to skip to this part where he takes the time portal, and here we go. So as we come back to the present day,
I know how to save our world now.
Somehow we gain the knowledge of how to save our world.
I'm sure of it.
We don't have to change the past, I'm sure of it, meaning our entire story was pointless. Why were we here? I don't know.
Well, then let's hurry.
It's very, very vaguely displayed, and I have no idea why they just put it like this, but you have no idea really what his plan is. He's basically ensuring that he wants to use the Chaos Emeralds somehow to control him, but they never really explain how that's possible or where he even got that idea. But yeah, as you can tell from the scenery, we're here in the Flame Core.
I'm coming, Iblis!
So, this level is a little bit infamous in the Sonic community because it's one of those levels that if you're playing the game on normal mode, oh god, you don't think it's that bad. But if you're playing it on hard mode, you think it's the worst thing ever invented. It really just does vary that quickly, and I'm taking a bit of a detour here just to get a ring so I don't actually die. Now, there's a couple reasons. One is that the actual direction you're supposed to take in this game is not very clear. You kind of use the blueprint that you know from the other character level, which is, you know, I'm going to go this way. There's probably going to be enemies up there, and using this combo, I'm going to great. This is always helpful. Yeah, I know, and then there we go. Stupid. But the fact that I'm kind of relying off of a different level to base this for me, not the actual level, just kind of similar to Kingdom Valley, to me will always be very, very bad game design. Just because you're not making the game or the path you're supposed to be taking obvious, and I don't mean that in a bad way, that like, oh, this, you know, silver medal, I don't know, it was crowded. You know, I don't know. I'm not saying in a way that like, because it's not obvious, you know, I guess, you know, that everything always should be obvious. I like the challenge of figuring things out, but this is never done in a way that makes you feel like they're trying to make you think. It's just done in a way that is just confusing. So you always kind of wonder, what did they ever have in mind, and how did they think this would, like, work out? So you never really get the impact of what they're trying to show you, which is a shame, because I think game design is a very personal thing that I'm sure is always done for a specific reason. So I think when it's just not achieved and its end result is that it really just confuses its user, I have to imagine that you're not happy with that. Alright, here we go. So, all in all, cannot say how long this level is. I have not played this specific level in... God, now what is it? Over a year, at least. So as far as recollection goes, none whatsoever. So really, really just trying this out, hoping it works. It'd be awesome if we get S rank on the first try here. The silver levels in general haven't been necessarily... Oh god. I remember this actually, it sucks. We gotta be kind of smart here. So you see the spring over here? I'm actually just gonna kind of bypass all of this and try to get on top of here. There's a specific way they probably have in mind, but using silver you can kind of you can luckily kind of work around some of the limitations of what they really want you to do. Just because of that limitation, if you really know how to kind of prolong it out, then you can get a lot farther than they ever anticipated. So instead of having to go up some footholds over there, I decided just to jump across. And really, just as, if we're going to talk about, like, you know, carbon copy, this is exactly what I was doing in the Shadow and Sonic stories, where you walk up this area with the lava floats, you kill the enemies that are here, you keep working your way up the lava floats, you kill the enemies who are here. It's not the most, you know, innovative strategy ever, but, you know, it's like, if it's broke, why fix it? I can get that. It's not a bad strategy whatsoever. It's a classic, you know, platform like moving forward in the level, there's enemies for you to kill, and you kind of make your progress as that. The part where it will really start to get a little bit different is once we get past, the part where we start to get past this main upfront part. Because again, just like the other ones, like, you know, we get through the lava parts and then get to another part where we're fighting all the enemies. And nothing's really different at this point. It's just, you know, you're going through with a different character who, thankfully, unlike Shadow, is just not a carbon copy of Sonic. So again, there's something new there, but you're not doing anything that to this point. Okay, you're gonna do anything. Ah, how'd I know? Good. How did you hit me? Asshole. Alright, come on. Door? Nope. Big dude. Alright, so... Oh my god, was not expecting. I see the head. So these big guys, the second that their red head is exposed, you can attack them. You can do that ground pound, and it will actually stun them. And once you can do that, just like any other enemy, you can just pick him up, drop him down, and he's dead. So with these, I never actually attack. I always just I always hold the right trigger, just like any other thing he wants to pick up. Pick them up, and I just press the right trigger to drop them. The little thing is that if you're picking up a group leader, and this is like really applying to the earlier stages of like Eggman and stuff. Oh god, I did not notice that guy. If you're picking up like a group leader or something, the only way to get the points for killing a group leader is to press the X button on that group leader, as opposed to just dropping with the right trigger. If you drop with the right trigger, they all die, but you don't get the points for killing all the other people, or the combo points for killing the leader, which then kills the people. So you get robbed of basically like 2,000 points each time you mess that up, which there's no real reason that has to be. So as far as a point where I can have, like, you know, what I believe is a fair gripe, I think that's definitely an area, because it's very, very frustrating as to, like, why am I being, you know, screwed over here out of my points that, you know, I definitely earned, because, oh, come on, this is actually as bad as Kingdom Valley. I keep losing rings. Wow! I cannot move, like, 10 feet without... This is hard, man. Thank you. Okay, I can't pick him up. Why? Alright, we got 5 rings. We got no rings. There's just so much on this level that can kill me. It's ridiculous right now. Alright. Let's just get over that ramp. Get in the friggin' volcano. 7 minutes, 20 seconds. I've been hitting the head like 72 times at this point. So as we get into the volcano, I'm really waiting for the part where it gets a little bit different here. Little trick, this guy is actually the leader of all the other ones. So if you kill him, they all die, I think. Oh no, that's... Ah! Finally, I found a difference between this and one of the other stories. In the Shadow story, that's how it is. Oh, and I'm an idiot. It doesn't matter about these guys, it's just hitting the switch. You could have just left them alive. Whatever, I got the points, let's move on.
Concentrate your power on the light.
Of course, it all got dark again. An honest thing about this level is that there's a lot of places where you can use that psychic power to make things move. It's really not necessary, and in some cases, actually a bit detrimental to your progress. Okay, not what I wanted to do. Oh, okay, since I did that. Oh, come on, what? How did I just get hit by? Hit by a laser. Since I just did this, I can kind of just move on with the level, which is a little bit nice. Okay, a lot of you guys, not good. There's a lot of these dudes. This is one of those scenarios where you could waste like 30 seconds fighting the enemies, or you can kind of just keep moving on. I'm gonna elect the move on phase. Now this one you actually do need to use your power, because you do need to make this thing start like going down, or else you have nowhere to really go. Now I am having a bit of flashbacks to this part right here, because I do remember getting stuck in this area for like probably 5 or 6 minutes one time, which is definitely not good. Need to remember how to do this, or else we could be here a while, and I definitely don't want that. Both for your sake watching and my own sanity. So, bit of both. I have no better strategy with these guys than to really, okay, come on, I need a ring. Then to just keep smashing down on it. Really? I never knew they had a smash move. Okay, come on. I gotta kill you. There we go. I don't care how annoying you are to kill. 1,000 points means that, like, you're worth it. I need it. Seriously, like, I know it sounds like ridiculous, but like, if you kill 50 of those dudes, you get an S rank. And I know that like they're all not worth 50 points, but it's just like, just the concept of how valuable they really are cannot be understated. Okay. Where do I go from here? Oh, get back. Okay, let's take me up somewhere. If it sounds like I'm confused, it's only because I am. Very, very much so. Okay, come on, man. Oh, luckily we got it right before you did that. And I think we got out of the room in only a minute. Or 2, I guess. Oh, thank God, we're finally back to normal. Okay, here we go. Just like all the other rooms, I'm going to ignore all these falcons. They can hit you. And the thing is, honestly, I'm not trying to do this level where I get, a million rings, and that's why I get an S rank. I'm trying to finish it a little bit faster than I normally would to take the time bonus. And then, in addition, kill a lot of these enemies. But wasting time on enemies like those falcons who give you, and I gotta go away from there, there we go. Wasting your time on enemies like these falcons who give you 100 points is frankly just not worth it. Oh sweet, he actually was a leader, so he killed those. So we got some points. Now, here is the end. This looks weird as hell. They really, really just did not know how to make this thing look. So for some reason we came back, so we found where Iblis is basically, I guess for lack of a better word, hibernating. So you can see he's kind of like resting there. What you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to wait in between these. He's going to shoot out this ring of energy that you're about to see him do right here. Right there. And then in between those rings, you come back. in between the rings, you can go out. Frankly, with three rings, this is not my biggest priority ever, because it's not like I'm holding onto a ton right now. So I can kind of live without it and just survive for now. Now, this is the hard part. It stops there, good. I'm going to wait for this one, because I think I remember from here. So he's going to emit this ring. Oh, nope, I went out too soon. Okay. Still have the one ring, so that's all that matters right now. Okay, we're going to go over here to the springs. And this is going to bring me right on top of him. And I'm going to activate this. And by activating it, it's actually going to destroy the ball.
Just as I expected.
Just as you expected. But for what that actually does, we have no idea. There's the opening, right? I almost fell in midair.
Now all I have to do is take him down.
Because apparently you took down the ball where he was sitting, so that changed nothing. I didn't really get it. Anyways, we beat the level. This is actually the longest level in the game, and with our time bonus, we got the last S rank for the normal mode playthrough. Super stoked about that I don't have to redo a 14-minute level again. Really, really happy, actually. So as you see, we got our S rank. Well, we got our medal for finishing and our medal for S ranking. And since this is technically the finale episode for Silver, like I said it would be, I would normally stop the episode here and just do the boss battle in the next episode, but we're going to continue through and make this a longer episode. I apologize, it's going to be probably around like 25 minutes.
Come on, Iblis!
If this is taking a bit longer than I wish, I'm probably going to stop and just resume a bit later with it and just try to make that quicker, but obviously we'd like to get this done if I could. That was one of the worst cutscenes ever. He said, "Come on, Iblis," and Iblis was like, "Ah." And so, as you can notice here, here's Iblis. Really doesn't look that much different from like earlier in the game. This is just Iblis. Whoop-de-doo. Doesn't really look that much different. Could be wrong, but I want to say the strategy for beating him is basically the exact same, which is namely just catch a lot of these, fire him back, just kind of whittle down that health.
Looks like he's getting closer to his final form. You'll be in trouble.
And we can tell that how. If he was ever in his final form that would like destroy the world, wouldn't we like, I don't know, never be able to damage him, or like wouldn't we have known about it, or like would the world be dead? Like one of these things. Really, it's just, again, just kind of catching, throwing, not falling. It's always good. Because of this camera angle, I cannot tell what's, furthest or anything, which is a little bit annoying. Now, I always call this one, I forget what the thing is. It's like monkey, like over under. So basically, he just, he throws out these beams, and you just decide if you have to jump over them or under them. Really kind of stupid. Now he comes closer to you, so they're, a little bit closer, but really it's just the exact same idea. Oh shit, and I jump into that one for some reason. But luckily, he's not really that close, so I can collect all my rings again and get even an extra.
He's trying to destroy this foothold.
Trying to destroy this foothold, that's not good. Okay.
Now, Silver.
Now what? Oh, I have to go over to the floor. And that apparently did damage. I don't know. Didn't really seem like it. Well, there's something. So he's covering. Oh no, it gives him some damage, which is nice. But he's just walking away, so these aren't gonna be that accurate, are they? Oh my god! Did I just die? Wow, that is rough. Alright, well, let's just cut forward to that same point where we're kind of like halfway through. Alright guys, we're back. So, again, we're about halfway down with there. This is going to be a big one here. So you see this one coming? What we have to do is actually have the balls stand here and kind of take this thing that's about to be coming towards us here. And hopefully, yes! Catch it! And throw it right back at him. And that takes out a huge, huge chunk of his health. So, again, I'm saying this. I do not know if we're going to be getting 100. If we're going to get the S rank on this. If not, I will redo this. But I will say, we're doing what we need to so far. Stay down, jump up, stay up. I guess. It's not really giving us anything to go on because there's no more rocks really. Oh, he's getting super close. What a jump. It's kind of lucky I was still invulnerable for that, so I didn't actually lose anything. 3 minutes. We're definitely pushing it. I don't know if we're going to get it or not, but again, well, you can keep redoing it. He's officially knocked these. Oh, they're still just down. Nothing really bad here. Oh no! He got so close to us, but he left it wide open. He left us wide open here. All right. So again, we're gonna do this as he's walking away here. It's gonna be very key for us to actually just kill him. So here we go. It's not helping. Okay. Got one hit. Not helping, and that hit him. Okay. Can we have anything, or are you gonna have to throw the huge disco ball at us again? Jesus. This is gonna take so friggin' long to come over here. Oh my god. And he's doing these? Oh no. Okay, throw it back at him. And 4 minutes, 2 seconds. I don't know if that's enough. Ouch.
That was easy.
Got a B. Well, I don't want to waste your time having to retry that one. I will, if you guys would like, I can definitely redo this boss and show you guys how to do it as an S. Or in the next episode, I can just mention what time you'll probably need for it. I'm going to do this boss battle again off screen and get the S. If you guys would like, I can show it. But as we're here, let's see the amazing high-def cutscene that they save only for these and never for the actual gameplay. So as he's basically trying to regenerate himself, we are calling on basically Solaris to call Iblis into Silver's soul. So basically, you know, hold them within yourself, so you never have to worry about him resurfacing, because basically you're going to control him. So you can, as you can see, basically for some reason, he says, "Why won't it accept him?" It really doesn't seem clear. The fire's just kind of going everywhere.
I'll take Iblis.
I think Blaze just figures because her name relates to fire, I can totally help these with the fire. Silver, for some reason, lets her grab this. His best friend let her do this and live her entire life with this crazy, you know, with this crazy spirit inside of her that can just ruin her life. Seal us in a different dimension? What the fuck is this? There's no different dimension. There's just one dimension with a past, present, and future that you're using. Now they're just gonna randomly loop in the idea that there's a different dimension? This is just so stupid. Also,
I can't.
save the world. I can't. He's such a little bitch.
Alongside me to save the world. You're my friend, right?
Okay, come on. This just doesn't even seem like you're so naive.
I've always liked that about you.
So what, are they in love now? Like, there's just so many unresolved parts about this cutscene. But basically, so since he won't do it, she will basically transfer her. She uses the power of chaos herself. Apparently, she can use it, which is bullshit, to transfer herself to another dimension. And as she says goodbye and takes Iblis away with her, their world is technically saved, even though it's a complete desolate wasteland with only one person alive in it, namely Silver. So your future is not actually saved. Hooray, there's sunlight. But the city's destroyed and everyone is dead except for you. So how is that a resolution? I don't understand. So Silver's left with the 2 Chaos Emeralds and basically time to think about what's happened. What a resolution. So, as much sense as that totally made, this is the Silver story, guys. And I really want to thank you guys so much. This was the hardest one to go through just because I think we had that huge break in between. We got all the S ranks except for that last boss, and I'm going to do that again. Let me know again if you want to see it, or I can just do it off screen, completely fine either way. But take a second to actually listen to this song. It's a specific song they made for Silver. It's called Dream of an Absolution. It's kind of a weird techno song that I don't think really relates to Silver at all, because it's not really this entire. It just seems so weird, this whole like apocalyptic scene to be having this like kind of cheerful techno song. But the whole idea is, you know, how you want to absolve and like fix the future. But just like everything else with Silver, kind of a weird fit. So guys, thank you so much for watching this. As I said before, we have only 2 episodes left. We're going to be taking on the start. So as you can see, now we have Silver 100%, Shadow 100%, and Sonic 100%. But now you can see this is 100% in all of them. We now see there's this last episode, which has 0% progress, which is what we're going to have to do in our last 2 episodes, guys. So in the next episode, we're going to start the last episode, which will not be the last episode. It will be the second to last episode. And we'll take on the episode, and then we're going to save the final boss for the last episode, where we beat him, and then I can kind of just reflect on the game and really what my thoughts were on it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like every other time, it's been a pleasure. And again, please comment if you guys want me to fight the boss again. I kind of did it twice already, so I think you guys understand how it goes. But if you guys would like to see me do it as an S rank, more than happy to. So, again, guys, Sly Sonic 7 here. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.